That's not fair. It is the first political statement every human being makes, usually around age 4. We are wired for justice. We want the scales to balance. We want the bad guy to lose and the good guy to win. But life is rarely that clean. Tonight, we are stepping into the grey zone. We are looking at the dance between justice, the need for truth, and mercy, the need for grace. Thomas Aquinas said, "Justice without mercy is cruelty. Mercy without justice is the mother of all dissolution." Let's see how we learn to balance the scales. A child lives in a black and white world. There are good guys. There are bad guys. If you break the rule, you go to timeout. If you cut the line, you get sent to the back. This rigidity is necessary. The child is learning that actions have consequences. To a child, mercy looks like cheating. They watch the teacher let a student turn in homework late, and they boil with rage. I followed the rules. Why didn't they? The child teaches us the foundation. Without rules, there is chaos. But rules without a heart, that is a prison. Then, the world gets complicated. Adolescence is where justice collides with loyalty. Your best friend cheats on a test. Justice says, tell the teacher. Mercy says, protect your friend. The teen stands in the crossfire. They realize that doing the right thing often feels terrible. They learn that sometimes the truth destroys relationships. This is the first crack in the black and white world. They begin to see that good people do bad things, and bad people have sad stories. In your 20s and 30s, you are the one holding the sword. You are the manager who has to fire the nice employee who isn't doing the job. You are the partner who has to leave the relationship, even though the other person is crying. You learn that justice is expensive. You learn that you cannot save everyone. Shakespeare wrote, "The quality of mercy is not strained." But in young adulthood, mercy feels very strained. It feels like weakness. You harden your heart to survive. You stick to the contract. You stick to the breakup. You tell yourself, I am just being fair. By mid-life, the sword becomes a chisel. You aren't trying to cut people down. You are trying to shape them. You realize that hammering your children with justice every time they mess up doesn't make them good. It just makes them sneaky. You learn the power of the second chance. You look at the employee who messed up, and instead of firing them, you train them. You realize that justice looks backward at what was done. But mercy looks forward at what could be. The mature adult uses justice to protect the boundary but uses mercy to keep the door unlocked. In the end, the conflict dissolves. The elder looks back at their own life and realizes how many times they needed mercy. The times they were selfish, the times they were wrong, the times they were forgiven when they didn't deserve it. They understand that justice and mercy are not enemies. They are two hands washing each other. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. The elder stops keeping score. They know that if we all got exactly what we deserved, none of us would be standing here. So, who are you judging right now? Who are you demanding justice from? Maybe they deserve the punishment. But ask yourself, do you want to be right, or do you want to be free? Justice balances the books. But mercy throws the book away. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is forgive the debt.